Why this one comes in, that how do we now manage our mental health, our well-being? Because this social media can cause depression, anxiety, sadness, loneliness. Because some people now, you see them, when you see people's picture, maybe this guy, you went to secondary school together, and this person is doing well, and maybe you took a picture. We're all guilty of this thing that we show off. At times it's just fake. People are packaging.
You take a picture when you've put on makeup and you're looking
Have you seen packaging? We package. Nobody sees that. Our problems are not written on our forehead. So we put that powder, we do that makeup, and you think, this person has arrived, and you are there, you're angry that we started together, and you now use that person to judge your life.
You're angry for the wrong reasons.
That's where depression comes in. That's where anxiety comes in. Loneliness. You're sizing yourself up with that person. Do you even know maybe that person has eaten breakfast? Has had breakfast?
Or even that wig that they have on their head, or their bag. Do you know that they are paying for it in installments?
That car you're dancing in front, do you know maybe it's finance?
It's fine. You're there, you're feeling bad.
Yeah, that you've not arrived.
You're not good.
You are using the packaging life, the life that is full of lies, to judge your own real life.
Who is stopping you from packaging your own life?
My dear, this is what social media has brought to our life. But that is why we call it toxicity.
But in such instances, limit your interactions.
Yeah, with the real people.
Don't go looking for trouble where you know you're going to find it. What are you doing on Instagram when you know other people you're following?
Rachel,
you're always comparing yourself to them.
It's just the life we live in now, my
There's the unfollow button, you know.
Because you see some people.
You know how to use unfollow.
I love that. But because it's the life we live in, you said something now, the fear of missing out. I don't want to miss out on that news. I don't want to miss out on what is happening in Rachel's life. Okay. Rachel, you didn't say that. What of the trolls? Okay. What of the trolls? I don't want to miss out in what is happening. What is Rachel up to? You go to, there is this thing, I don't know, maybe your side. There's this thing they say in Africa that before, in those days, those witchcraft, they struggle to know what is happening in your life. But now, witchcraft, they don't even stress themselves.
They find it,
Go to Google, put your name there, and it will pop out everything. You are on Instagram, you are on TikTok, you are on Thread, you are technically for me, Snapchat, literally. You are on Twitter, you are everywhere.
When they're in the witchcraft place, they will just say, give me, do you have internet? Do you have data?
And your name just pop out.
They don't take the picture anymore.
And if you are in Western world, it will even bring the address of your house. No data protection. My darling, and do you want to now judge that? That is why.
No, it reminds. So now you're saying that when people are going to the witch doctor, they take your social media handle. They don't take your picture.
They take your picture or what? You say, Baba?
The witch doctor will say, what's your Twitter account?
The Baba will just open his flat screen and say, oh yeah, bring the Twitter account. The Baba is there, okay. Okay. See, he just even they don't even stress themselves now. The Baba will be like, he just left his home now. Okay, don't worry. He's on his way because it carries location of where you are.
Hello. Welcome to
Conversation on the Couch
with
Rachel and Tebby.
Another day to be grateful for, to be alive. Here, to be alive, to be thankful for.
To be appreciative of God is doing,
Yes.
Though we are aiming towards summer, but it's not summer.
It has refused.
Oh my God, it's so chilly.
Spring is still springing. Another day to bring quite a sensitive topic.
Very sensitive, Rachel.
Given that we are in the online space.
Yeah.
We do online business.
Not just online business. We do online. In fact, now with the emergence of AIs and all that.
Yeah.
We are online.
We are online.
Everything you order online. If you do everything online.
And that has its own consequences.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel about social media?
Rachel, I was telling you something earlier. The toxicity in social media is just outrageous. Because you just see someone comment on your page. Okay, maybe now you're happy this morning. Yes, you see it's a beautiful day, and
you've gone out.
You've out,
put on your nice dress.
Yes, and you take this photo and you are feeling yourself,
and you've posted it.
And someone that is depressed at a corner,
you've posted it on your social media
and
platform.
I posted it, and I'm now waiting for that person's like. I felt so beautiful myself, and I posted it on social media. And yet, Rachel, I still go back to that social media checking how many people has liked my page, how many people has liked this picture, and all of a sudden this comment just cropped up and messes up your day. Rachel, I've seen things how social media. In fact, I now put it in myself that I want to now detox myself of social media, and it's been working for me, because at times I'll just wake up and I'll look at it. It's a beautiful day,
like fast off social media,
and maybe it's just a news I saw on social media, and it just messes up my day. I'll be like, no, I'm not going into my social media till maybe late at night, like 9, when I'm about to go to bed. And
I am that kind of person as well, because I think when we had started the channel, I had this habit of going into the YouTube
how many likes you have,
dashboard, just to kind of keep on tab of things. And then it kind of takes a lot of your
energy.
Your
not just
energy,
time, emotional,
and you feel so consumed, like you've been all day scrolling.
And the anxiety, Rachel, that you've not been there. I remember, there was a time we were working from home, and there are times you'll be in the office working, and you'll be thinking that what's even happening? Because I at times I feel that way.
I never used to watch the news.
Funny enough, I don't watch the news.
It would get too depressing for me.
And Rachel, do you think we can call it addiction?
I think
anything you do excessively is that it can turn to,
you're addicted to it. Because there is a difference between it getting to being toxic. If you're very passive, you're the kind that just wants to consume content without giving or engaging. Then there are two different things, because there will be people who will be there to judge others, and then there are others who are there to be judged. Because the moment you choose to put your business into public, then call them social media in-laws. They will
look at what is happening on the internet.
They will come for you.
Someone dedicated their child and put, for the first time, they've been hiding this child from social media, which is a good thing, I think. And all of a sudden, because the child was dedicated and, this person is a celebrity, all of a sudden, it was the negative outburst. Can you imagine when the child grows up? Rachel, that thing can form the child's life.
They say the internet never forgets.
Why are people so evil? And they are all over the internet, and you are using those people's how do I put it now? You are using those people's opinion to judge your life.
I think then that's where you get into a habit of not drawing the line. Forgetting that those people are keyboard ninjas with nothing to do. Or otherwise, if you had something useful to do with your life, you would consider that person first before making a judgmental comment over Rachel, their life.
Do you think that is where depression comes in for some people? Because I told you that there was a day, like I said earlier, I woke up and I was feeling so depressed, and I looked around me like everything is perfect. Why am I feeling this way? Rachel, at the end of the day, when I now reflected, I went back like, okay,
what have I done today?
Rachel, it was a news I read about someone on the internet. I felt so bad that this person is a nice person. Why are these people trolling this person on the internet? Why are there bad comments towards this nice, lovely person? Why are they destroying this soul? For me to have felt that way, can you imagine what will be going on in that person's mind?
You might even find that person has nothing to do with, as in, there are people who have developed a very thick skin. Because first of all, you've got to think of it this way. Someone sits in their house behind their keyboard on probably free internet with no job, nothing to do, and then decides to write a comment over your life. The life that you have chosen for yourself.
Rachel, you are a grown-up. What about a child? The innocent child that knows no sin. At least we've grown up. We are able to know right from wrong.
Even children are born into sin.
My dear,
the moment you're born of man,
I don't think it's
you're
fair.
born in
I
sin.
know, because life itself is not fair.
But then I also think that we just need to draw a line.
A line.
Draw a line in terms of what do we allow ourselves to consume. You know, at what point do I say, okay, I've had enough for today?
Yes.
Because it can, you can be on Instagram and those reels are very addictive.
Rachel, you will be carried away. Swipe, scrolling, swipe. Rachel, and in fact, there are some sensitive photos now that you will see and will mess up. I will never forget. There was a photo I saw that messes up my day. When you are, at times they will even give you warning that, okay, if you are picture sensitive, and when I say those picture sensitive, I don't go into it. I know that
I also
I'm
don't
photo sensitive. Yeah. But in a situation whereby you are not giving someone warning and you keep swiping, scrolling, and you dabble into that kind of photo. Rachel, that picture might mess up my day or my week because I'll keep thinking, and I now discuss it with one of my brother. My brother was like, hey, you need to be careful because even our Bible says, guard your heart.
What are you putting in? And then sometimes you also forget that the people only choose to show us probably the good things.
The good things.
Things that they want you to see. So probably you're taken up by only... what are you seeing? You're not keeping it brief. All you're seeing are the nice things or probably the bad things about them. And you're using that to measure your own place in life.
Yeah.
And start saying, is that person better than me?
Yeah. What about in the place of bullying, harassing? I told you about that celebrity. Oh my goodness. Mercy Chinwo and Nathaniel Bassey. They now paired them together. In fact, there was one that had the gut that came out. Was like, Mercy Chinwo. I'm sorry to be calling names, but I need to, because it went viral. You need to take that baby for DNA. Because the baby looks like Nathaniel, but that is not fair on these people. At the end of the day, they took legal action. Now, in fact, I love the legal action they take in Nigeria now. Because now the police are warning people that if you know how to talk, keep talking, they start picking them one after the other. And it's 7 years.
Which I think people need to be held accountable because there are always consequences. We've had people take their lives because they have been bullied. You can't just find someone going about their day. And also remember those platforms. You said, you wake up one day, you're feeling good about yourself. You pose for a picture and you put it there on your own platform. It is your own platform. So if someone has something to say, negative or positive about it, then they should be held accountable.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. There was a time in Nigeria and there was this guy that said he was part of the commissioner, and he was like, he said it in the house we in Nigeria too, we have House of Representative, like how they call it House of Common here. And he made this comment in the house let's try to regulate social media. And someone did the video, though, the newsmen are there already. Let's regulate social media because the way social media is going now, this thing will keep destroying people. Babe, they destroyed that guy do you have the gut? Who gave you that gut to be saying this? You're like, who are you? We knew you when you started. Rachel, they are the ones now calling him back guy, where are you? Please come. We need to regulate this social media because it's now messing people's life up.
It does. And then there also always a fear of missing out.
Yes. Like we said, okay, I'm in the office, I'm thinking of what is happening today. That the week I detox myself on social media. I'm sorry, I might have detoxed myself physically, but my mind kept going into it that hope I've not missed out something. I hope I've not missed out of an important news. Rachel, what news? What nonsense news?
Yes, what news?
What nonsense news are we talking about?
Because all you're putting yourself up to is making harmful interactions.
Harmful interaction, Rachel.
It's for you to just be, it's a very good, social media is a distraction. Instead of you focusing on your life and your goals and what you should be, you're just distracting yourself.
Exactly. and trying to just your sense of belonging. You want to feel, I belong. You too, you want to know the news. Me, I normally do that. I'm guilty of it because my husband will say, you know all the news. Me, I don't want to be a novice in anything you are saying. Even if I don't know it all, I want to know a bit of everything. Curiosity. Like at times, and they say curiosity does something. It will kill me. It will kill me. I just want to know a bit of everything.
You see, it is good to want to know a bit of everything. But then, as you know, don't be passive. Don't just take in. Give something back as well. Because if you're not giving anything constructive, then you're just taking in everything that you're receiving. Which is not a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing.
And Rachel, I think these people that created the social media too, they are not helping. You see what TikTok is doing now? TikTok is trying to drive. When you say you open your own social media platform, they want you to drive traffic to your page.
Everyone wants to drive.
If you are driving traffic, you are creating content. What kind of content are you creating? Are you destroying people on your platform? Negative.
That's the thing.
And do you know that if you give positive content now, people are not going there?
People like in our language, not in specifically my language, but they say abantu bagaranye ebyononese, which means people like spoiled things.
Yes. They'll just look at someone and just assume, okay, maybe they saw the person's photo and they are like, oh, this person is pregnant today, and maybe the person just form up a story, cook up lies over people just because you want to drive traffic. And at the end of the day, Rachel, they will start gifting them. They can gift someone a lion, and I think a lion in Africa is like, in my own side, it's like 25,000. That 25,000 is like someone's salary. So you are there in the morning, they don't have job to do. They are there, they will freshen up like we freshen up now. They will now sit down with their this thing. They say, okay, they will on their...
We are going live.
Yeah, we are going live. They'll be like, yes, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok. They will now start shouting, start sharing now. I need people to come on this show because I have something important to tell you. What are you telling them?
But do you know that when you go there, then you wait, you will be like, what is...
They have nothing to say, but because they need you to share, they say, share the program,
and you also
they will now cook up a lie about someone, and this celebrity falls so victim, they fall prey to all these evil acts, Rachel.
But there used to be a saying like in the job market whereby you will do anything to be able to get a job.
Advertisement. How do you go about advertisement? You advertise yourself.
So and a person that sells more.
That's why I said
themselves.
That's why I said the social media creators or manufacturers or whatever they are. Mark is not, because that his name is kind of difficult for me to Zuckerberg.
But it is
they
important. It is important for people to understand that it can be a form of addiction. You know,
I saw something. They say searching for validation from strangers. Did you even know that person? You want that person to say, okay, you look beautiful. Searching for validation from people that are living fake lives. Some has not even eaten this morning, and they will be there judging your life. You that you are full of purpose. You that God has a promise on your life. You are there searching for validation from strangers that don't even know where you started from the scratch.
It's human to want to feel a sense of belonging,
acceptance.
It's only human, and I think sometimes it's just construed, looking for it in the wrong places,
and that is why you see some living fake lives.
Fans,
I'm a celebrity. Where are my fans? Which fan? Nonsense fan.
What's your fan?
You know, something happened in Nigeria last week. I think a pastor embarrassed a woman. See what the woman did last week again. Rachel,
what did she do?
She came out. She said, now, I need you to help me because I need money to manage my stardom. I'm a celebrity now.
Really?
Rachel, you see the way things go viral. Negative things, the way it goes viral. That woman was embarrassed on the altar because the pastor thought she was lying. All of a sudden, people felt pity for her that I have to roll this woman because she showed evidence that she wasn't lying. And people felt pity for her. And she noticed the story went viral and people felt pity for her. Now, these same people that felt pity for her, Rachel, they are now judging her that, so you now think you are a celebrity. Rachel, why are people so evil?
People's opinions change. It's like weather.
The woman came out. She said, thank you, people. thank you for the love you showed me. Now, because I'm a celebrity, please, I need you to give me money because I need to be able to manage this stardom.
But you also know, if you're not careful, if you're like in that public space, it gets into your head.
That is what happened to that lady. Because
who sent her?
If she were my mom, I would be like, what have you done to embarrass yourself so much? She is, because the same people that praised her, these same people that pitied her, they are now the same people that are destroying and are throwing
and it is
shades at her.
It is key to remember that people's opinions will always change.
Exactly.
The same person that is praising you today will be the
Tomorrow
same person.
Might be like, hey, what are you feeling like? You're not even beautiful. You're not pretty. What are you feeling like?
Who are you?
Yeah. Because humans are evil.
So you as a person, you need to first know yourself.
Yeah.
Understanding you as a self before putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
And seeking help as well.
And that is why this one comes in. That how do we now manage our mental health, our well-being? Because this social media can cause depression, anxiety, sadness, loneliness. Because some people now, you see them, when you see people's picture, maybe this guy, you went to secondary school together, and this person is doing well, and maybe he took a picture. We're all guilty of this thing that we show off. At times it's just fake. People are packaging.
You take a picture when you've put on makeup and you're looking
Have you seen packaging? We package. Nobody sees that. Our problems are not written on our forehead. So we put that powder, we do that makeup, and you think, this person has arrived, and you are there, you're angry that we started together, and you now use that person to judge your life.
You're angry for the wrong reasons.
That's where depression comes in. That's where anxiety comes in. Loneliness. You're sizing yourself up with that person. Do you even know maybe that person has eaten breakfast? Has had breakfast?
Or even that wig that they have on their head, or their bag. Do you know that they are paying for it in installments?
That car you're dancing in front, do you know maybe it's finance?
It's fine. You're there, you're feeling bad.
Yeah, that you've not arrived.
You're not good.
You are using the packaging life, the life that is full of lies, to judge your own real life.
Who is stopping you from packaging your own life?
My dear, this is what social media has brought to our life. But that is why we call it toxicity.
But because in such instances, limit your interactions.
Yeah, with the real people.
Don't go looking for trouble where you know you're going to find it. What are you doing on Instagram when you know other people you're following?
Rachel,
you're always comparing yourself to them.
It's just the life we live in now, my
There's the unfollow button, you know.
Because you see some people.
You know how to use unfollow.
I love that. But because it's the life we live in, you said something now, the fear of missing out. I don't want to miss out on that news. I don't want to miss out on what is happening in Rachel's life. Okay. Rachel, you didn't say that. What of the trolls? Okay. What of the trolls? I don't want to miss out in what is happening. What is Rachel up to? You go to, there is this thing, I don't know, maybe your side. There is this thing they say in Africa that before, in those days, those witchcraft, they struggle to know what is happening in your life. But now, witchcraft, they don't even stress themselves.
They find it,
Go to Google, put your name there, and it will pop out everything. You are on Instagram, you are on TikTok, you are on Thread, you are technically for me Snapchat, literally. You are on Twitter, you are everywhere.
When they are in the witchcraft place, they will just say, "Give me. Do you have internet? Do you have data?"
And your name just pop
out.
They
don't take the picture anymore.
And if you are in Western world, it will even bring the address of your house. No data protection. My darling, and do you want to now judge that? That is why.
No, it reminds. So now you're saying that when people are going to the witch doctor, they take your social media handle. They don't take your picture.
They take your picture or what? You say, Baba?
The witch doctor will say, "What's your Twitter account?"
The Baba will just open his flat screen. Say, "Oh yeah, bring the Twitter account." The Baba is there. Okay, okay. See, he just even they don't even stress themselves now. The Baba will be like, "He just left his home now. Okay, don't worry. He's on his way," because it carries location of where you are. Holy Spirit, help us in this our Gen Z life. Holy Spirit, help us.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. We can't. But now we need to how to detox ourselves of these things. How to manage our mental health. Rachel, people are going into depression because of what the social media is doing to them. People are being abused. Yeah, you are being abused mentally. How do we detox ourselves? How do we keep our mind clear of all this toxicity?
You see how you normally do like the 40 days of prayer and fasting?
Yeah, I know.
Fast from
social media. Yes. Yes, and not just fasting from social media.
Away.
Yeah, like you said, that we can also keep it brief. Let's keep it brief. Like I said, I say, okay, when I'm even fasting, I know I break by maybe 6 in the evening. Keep it brief. Spend an hour. Rachel, even if you are spending 2-3 hours, what about that purpose? That plan you about. Rachel, have you seen a place that you say, okay, let me just spend 5 minutes on my phone, and you are there for 15 minutes. You are there for 1 hour. You are there because that thing, I don't know.
My daughter brought it to my attention.
It's so addictive.
Because you'll find that the TV is on, the laptop is on, the phone is on.
Screen.
Everything is so
screen.
On. Like, what is going on?
Rachel,
you know?
Trim unwanted contacts that slides into your DM.
Use the unfollow button.
Unfollow.
But subscribe.
Yes, no, to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. But seriously, those toxic people, those people that are not adding to your life, you don't even know some.
You're not learning anything positive.
Jesus, they are not contributing to your life. Unfollow them, mute them. You don't have to click on their notification button. Anything that is bringing sadness to you, that is making you feel depressed, anybody, whatsoever it is, detox yourself of this kind of people. Unfollow. Tell me all those things. Unblock.
Yes.
Hide. You know you can even hide comments because some comments can be deleted. Hide comments. Tell me those things. There are many that you can do. Some you block them, some you delete them.
You use, that helps you manage content
manage content. Yes, exactly.
What is it called? I've forgotten, but Meta uses it a lot. So
yes.
Some words you block, some words, some topics.
Rachel, do you know something that I noticed with YouTube? I don't know if you noticed that thing. If you are clicking on for kids, nobody can comment on for kids video. You know, when in a situation whereby you're uploading video for maybe you're uploading video for a YouTube channel, maybe it's for, and that content is for kids, it's nobody, they will immediately, if it's for kids, they turn off the channel, they turn off the comment channel section, so that, you know, because these ones are growing up, they are innocent. Nobody will say silly comments to their life that will ruin their entire generation, or that will form them.
But also it's very important for us social media consumers, to separate real life from fake life.
Rachel, the fake life is like 101%.
Because people that post, even me that post on my media, ask that we only show you the things that we want you to see. Exactly. And beware of addiction. This thing is addictive, Rachel. It's very addictive.
When you say smoking kills, the social media will kill your dream.
They should put social media kills.
Social media kills. It kills. It doesn't. It causes depression. Kills future and causes depression. Something when you are depressed, at the end of the day, you fall ill and you just kill yourself. And not to talk of your dream. That's your beautiful dream. You are there scrolling on social media.
You're scrolling your life away.
I saw some quotes that I wrote down that I want to read. It says, social media has turned the act of living into the act of performance. Rachel, you want to eat, you and your husband now. You now show your beautiful dining table. You guys are eating rice and this thing. You are showing everything. You know that days, there is this adage in our Yoruba land. They say if your yam, you know there are some yams, when you peel them, they turn black. But there are some that will be very white, and you cook it like that, you boil it like that, and you eat it. They say if your yam is very white, hide it. But now in this our life of social media, you are in America, it's carrying your location. We are all guilty of it. But I think we can still turn it down.
You can. Yeah. Because I think for me, that's where our celebrities probably fail. Yeah. Once you put your life out there, expect that people will come and judge you because you've invited them into your life.
Rachel, you said something. They are celebrities. What is we that we are not celebrities doing there? Celebrities, because they are offering us a service or something. Yeah, but their life is just before us now.
Yes, a service. I can choose, Debbie, to display my kids, display my spouse, display my place of work, display, everything about me. But I choose to choose our life. Only me, because other people.
You remember Michael Jackson during his days? What Michael Jackson does?
What?
If Michael Jackson is going out, bless his memory, if he's going out on a show, he takes his children along with him. But see, Michael Jackson uses scarf to cover their faces.
Cover their faces. Now the thing is that, like, whereby we've seen probably couples display their wedding and then happy moments, and then they break up, then they don't want to come and tell us, as social media in-laws.
They will know.
They need to come and tell us what happened.
You are those people on social media. You see, social media in-laws.
Because I was minding my own business,
and you brought it to my face.
And you brought it to my face.
You remember
so now I want to know what happened.
You remember this babe? This babe. There is this Kira or Cora. Is it Cora? Yeah. There was a time she had issue with the ex, and she was like, "You guys on social media, you should stop coming into my business." People say, since we are sitting down in our houses, and you brought your business to us, we sit down, and that your business is our business.
You have to explain yourself why your marriage is not working. Yes, you have got to explain yourself.
I didn't get over that word, Rachel. They said, since you brought your business to social media, that your business is now our business.
Yes.
Jesus, to strangers.
Because they were minding their business, and you displayed your good life, how you feed your husband.
And some people, they don't have that husband. They don't have that. And they are so bitter. They will now make a comment that will now shape or destroy or truncate your destiny.
So even you as a content creator, I mean, be mindful of the things that you put there. Yes, that you because some of them are actually encouraging that toxicity.
Yeah. Richard, do you know, with this social media topic, we can't finish it, but let me say this one. Do you see in a situation where there is an accident and people are dying, though they don't really do it too much here, but they do it in Africa. But instead of people to rescue those people that are dying, they are there trying to video that incident. The first person to put it up, to post it on social media. I saw one, there was this tanker that fell on a bus and people were saying, help, help, help. People were making videos of those people that were dying. Nobody's calling the ambulance. Nobody's trying to check, to do CPR or whatever. Till that person died. Just because everybody is in a quest of who is the person. Rachel, social media has really destroyed a lot of things. Relationship, life, dreams, and everything. So we just need to be careful. We just need to be careful. And like we said earlier, let's trim it down. Let's detox ourselves of a lot of things on social media. Because if we want to use social media to form our life, oh my goodness. No. I think the toxicity is even more.
There needs to be a very clear understanding that there is real life. Yeah. Like real life. And there is social media life. I wouldn't want to call it fake life because
it's fake life, Rachel.
People have their lives being recorded 24/7. Yeah. So I mean,
reality. Who are you showing it to? The people that don't even know you. You are not an actor. Are you an actor? God help us.
It is. Yeah. So anyway, it has been Rachel and Toby on
Conversation in the Car.
Do remember to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Bye.